Hi, this is Chad. I'm critiquing Foundation Digital Media Section 1, and this is assignment 3 of 3. So I'm going to run through everyone's assignment they turned in. And, oops, who is this again? This is Daniel. So, Daniel, light red shirt, pink heart, dark red rose, green vines, Mark Anthony in poster font. And I'm not sure where that Mark Anthony goes. Not really sure what this is up here, but I like the design. I think it's going to be really strong when you get it completed. Could see that working well. Oh, this is really pretty small. Okay, I'm guessing these are two different posters or coasters, and looking back here, it looks like a bound heart, you know, kind of thorny, playing, I guess, with love. Not really sure what this is. Bright intense. Oh, flames. Okay, all right. And then this is red background. Oh, so this is a woman laying down. We're seeing her, so her hair is up and she's just, it goes up to her shoulders, eyes closed. Yeah, okay. I think what we're missing here is a logo or some type of a, yeah, logo would be super important here. Same thing on these two. These are good. I like how you're emphasizing thorns on this, but this one, I guess I'm just not seeing, you know, this. I'm trying to guess what this. So a bound heart or broken hearted or bound love. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is kind of missing that idea. And oh, that's a rose. That's what that first one is. It's I guess a rose up here. Okay, so both of these, and maybe even these, I mean, if we have that wrapped around her or her neck, this is flames. If it's coming around a heart or flames coming up around a XO or something like that, or you know what I mean? You have to keep that same concept going. So I'm not sure if we have just big X of chains going across, whatever, but somehow you got to keep that concept going. Okay, thank you. Elias, let's see if we can load this. Okay, so we have Lincoln Park, Broken Tour, Drippy Brain, I guess looks like a puddle it's dripping into. Okay. Okay, so this dotted line, it's kind of a, well, okay, that's fine. All right, we won't go into that. Okay, I mean, I do see kind of the, so these look like gravestones, and it looks like a cemetery, but I'm not seeing the rest of the concept here. In fact, a brain feels more scientific. It doesn't totally feel like death, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And then let me get to this one. This, it's a broken skull. Okay, all right. I think that's pretty good. That makes sense. And this is okay. That's cool. It's another take on a skull over a pattern. That's nice. And then here's that brain again. I guess I'm not really sure what. I mean, this looks more like confusion or trying to find a way, that type of thing, and I'm missing that here. And here as well. It's like broken brain. This is not broken brain or broken intelligence or cracked intelligence or anything like that. This one might be because there's like this maze thing going on. And this one might be too. This one we have, this is going back to the brain, but it's also missing the whole cracked idea. So I'm not really, or leak or whatever, so I'm missing that part of the concept. Okay, hopefully that helps. I'll go to Christopher. Christopher, come on, load it up. So this is a Jennifer Hudson. Okay, all right. Lightning tour. Okay, well, I like the shapes and stuff that are going on. I think those are pretty cool. And then I'm hoping we have a bunch of, okay. So lightning. So these feel like, what's the word? Kind of like rays shooting out from this eye light, I'm guessing. And then when I go to here, I don't see anything about light. Here's another face part. First we had an eye, now we have a mouth, but there's nothing like radiating from that. And maybe if you did that with the lines or with a glow or gradient, somehow it would be nice to show something like doing the same thing. Let's see, we had an eye radiating and now we have a lightning bolt with the crown. Feels like the concept is really getting away from it. I'm not really sure what, I'm kind of lost on what the concept is at this point. Okay, so here's lightning. Oh, lightning. And, yeah, that's way off. That feels like that's okay. Lightning tour. It's like the Queen of Lightning, I guess, and here's lightning. Yeah, and the microphone, I would really encourage you not to use the microphone, just because it doesn't say anything about lightning tour, or really about Jennifer Hudson. Everyone uses a microphone. So that, I feel, is kind of a mistake to use that. And plus, and I guess the colors are still going okay. And here's that blue that we've seen here. The orange is brand new, but there are all these nice bright primary colors. So I think the colors are going okay. The logo, it'd be nice to have some kind of a Jennifer Hudson in here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, maybe on this first one we're missing that. All right. Okay, so we move to Roberto. And so now we have some type of light and dark type of scenario, which is great. I guess it's a square coaster. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm willing to understand it being yin yang or something like that. Now this one, I really don't know what that is. Looks like a sleeping, I'm not sure what that is. Dang, a wizard. Does that look like a wizard hat? It's got to be wrong, but I honestly, I don't see the light and dark, the love-hate going on here. And this looks like, yeah, so here, I would make these look a little more like fists if they're supposed to be some type of a fist bump. And so when I squint at it, this yellow shows up pretty nice against the blue. The brown and green kind of fade into each other a little bit, so the shape is kind of gone. Okay, we're getting a, oops. I was going to say we're getting a consistent use of logo, except right here. That's not working. Nice colors. Again, the microphone, do not use the microphone. It really doesn't say anything as far as light and dark or anything like that. I see your passion, but this love-hate, light-dark thing is not going to work with the microphone, at least the way it is now. Okay, all right, great. So we'll move on to Isabella. So Isabella, chose to do hand done. These are two coasters, and those are looking good. I think I'm looking for the slightly stupid on this somewhere, even, boom, slightly stupid, or in white, slightly stupid, something like that. But I like it. And I'm looking for the here and here the logo, even if it's really small and at the bottom or something, but I feel like we need to have it. Okay, good colors. Now this is really hard to read on the background. I would probably encourage you to either So there's just a value issue, right? So we talked about different ways to resolve that. And I encourage you to follow one of those ways too, because the closer and the word the are very difficult to read. Okay. T-shirt design, cool, that looks great. Okay, closer to the sun, nice job. Nice job with those small changes, I think would be great. Okay, Emily, so Bad Bunny, okay. Broken Heart Bunny. Okay, I guess that's all we get. And then here's our Bad Bunny Careless tour. I guess that's a collar. And Broken Heart, collar. Broken Heart again, I've seen that one. And okay, so he looks like he doesn't care, and I can see that. Oh, and then there's the heart for the nose. That's clever. Here's what I'm going to suggest. The Bad Bunny needs to be the same for all the situations, all the coasters. So there it is, upper lowercase, kind of handwritten with a thin pen. Here it's upper lowercase, written a little differently. Okay, that goes to the first one, but I don't want to reuse the heart. And now it's like done with really bold type. Do you see the difference here? And this careless at the beginning was kind of really sharp, and now when we go to here it's really rounded. So I'd try to keep your logos the same. I like this idea with the rabbit eyes closed. That's great. I might just close them up right here if you're going to do that. And those are the colors you're using, so I'd be consistent. And yeah, don't use your reuse your ideas. This looks like, oh, a Puerto Rican flag. Okay. Well, we haven't seen much about Puerto Rico in here. So I feel like that's kind of out of the blue and doesn't make a lot of sense, that flag back there, because we just haven't seen it on other pieces. Okay, hope that helps. Thank you, Emily. Okay, Catherine. So we're looking at Harry Styles. This is a coaster. Okay, so we have the flowers. Yep, okay, cool, nice colors, looking great. Ooh, yep, great. Volume 6. I'm missing Harry Styles on here, but I think even just a very small logo in there would be nice, but nice colors. Image looks very similar. I think I mentioned this last time that this style, I think it would be better off if it were done in this style, you know, with like lines rather than the calligraphic. It kind of throws it off. I think it's fine that you have these as wheels. That's a cool idea. Kind of a line thing, but it's filled in now, so it's starting to go away from these styles. In fact, it's kind of away from it. Okay. All right. Well, those are my changes to it. I think you're going in a good direction. I would encourage you to redo a couple of these things. I like that you're bringing in flowers and stuff. Okay, hope that helps. I mean, I'd keep the art the same style, right? So if you're going to colorize a little bit, then go ahead and colorize a little bit throughout things. Okay, all right. Nairobi. Okay, so we're going to look at a t-shirt. A loud tour for Paramore. Okay, so these are kind of like butterfly feel on the arm prints, which is a cool idea, because I think that's what you're using. And this kind of has that. Okay, all right. Okay, it's getting a little hard to read, I guess, because this is outlined in gray and it kind of interferes with the other lines that are happening in the type. Maybe I'm just a suggestion, try removing this little outline on it, so it might be easier to read. Okay. Okay, well, it's going right. Yep, so far so good. Okay, yeah. Okay, good one. Nice colors. I think things are consistent. I'm just seeing that bright magenta for the first time, and I would either remove it or bring it into a couple of other designs. And now we're looking at a purple. So nice job on the art, but I'd just make sure the colors are consistent. Okay, good one, Nairobi. Okay, so now we're looking at Nada, and Nada's doing, can't remember who these, oh, a little mix. So there's the front. You get the images of the ladies, which I think you'll need to. This is a photographer's work, it's not yours. And just because you've cut it out, it doesn't mean. So I kind of feel like you need to somehow make these images more of your own or do something different to them. Okay. And then it's fine on the back. And then coasters. Okay. Is this the same? Okay, see the type here? We need, I'm considering that your logo, and we need to have that here, same logo. Okay, so get your logo straight and consistent. I like the 4 hands and the 4 ladies. That makes a lot of sense. Great. Now it's the same thing without the hands, and that's not working too well. We're missing the lady element. So if you can bring in maybe other parts of them, right? Maybe you have 4 shoes, maybe you have 4, I don't know what, tops of head or something. 4, I don't know. You can play around with it. Here's 4 hands again. Yeah, no, because this is the same idea. It's like yeah, we need to have something different in here. So just reusing the hands doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so find something else to represent the little mixed ladies besides hands and besides their image, and you have to make the image their own. That's my direction to you, is that we need to change up the idea of what Britain is. So this is a fine one, this first one, but then what else can be Britain back here? You got to change it up. And what else can we use instead of hands? You have to change that up. Okay, hopefully that helped. Okay, Autumn. So Autumn, I guess I'm having a really hard time looking at your image. I tried opening this up in Acrobat, and I'm getting the same thing. So these are all the templates, which is great, but I'm just not seeing any art in them. So I need a little bit of, if you want to reach out to me, I can help you with that if you're having an issue. Okay. So email, and then we can set up an appointment, and then Zoom would be great, or just a call, or whatever is best for you, but somehow we need to get some art going. Okay, Jorge. Oh, and one thing more, Autumn, is like you're turning this in, so you're getting 100 for turning it in, but you're not doing anything, so it's really going to collapse for the final design. These are supposed to help you like tweak your final design and get it really good. So by not turning anything, it's not helping. All right. Oh shoot, who is this again? Jorge. Okay. I guess this is the front and the back. So we have the logo. Like maybe it's not the logo. Maybe it's just like good and bad, right? Okay. So bad thoughts, good and bad, and then here are our coasters. And what I am not seeing is that the 2 bits of information, right? So here, I think it's like good and bad, or yin and yang, or light and dark. And I'm just seeing like brushed aluminum, and then like, I don't know, travertine, or marble, and then a dark polished, maybe somehow colored aluminum, and then cork or maybe some type of stone, but it's not saying the two parts of the concept, and they need to. Okay, thank you. Go to the next one, Nicole. So this is Fallout Boy, and we have a lightning on the shirt cover. Okay, and I think that's all we have. So I guess what I'm missing, I think the colors are strong. I don't remember your image from last time, your images, but I guess what I'm missing is the two brainstorm ideas coming together. Okay, so we have this lightning, and that could mean a lot of things, like, you know, whatever. I don't know what you're, but I think moving that other brainstorm idea into here is going to help a lot. And I'm missing the coasters too. All right, so thank you. And then we go to Erica. And so Erica, I realize that type is not coming over correctly. I want to mention that the cover should be on the right hand side. If you were to open up a book and place it face down so the cover is up, you would see the covers on the right and the back covers on the left, and that's how this ought to be. So Summer Love, so I see, I mean, you know, this 8-ball and then the cards indicator are great. I think summer, because this might be the sun, which sounds good. I opened yours up too so I could see what the other, I think this is looking great in here. So I think it goes with the style. Very nice. Let's go to the next bit, and I guess this is summer or flower, and then diamonds, which kind of goes with what you have on the other one, although we've seen the diamonds, just as a reminder. I mean, here are the diamonds back here. Okay, so we've seen that, and what else can you show us to get that other idea, that other concept in there? Okay, and Rocio, I'm going to start here. I see through love tour. Okay, so we have the LG with the lightning, which is great, and black and red. Okay, so yes, this looks much better as far as shapes go. So I see that lightning again. I see this kind of a yin and yang, male female thing, which is great. I'm missing that very much on this one. I don't see that yin yang light dark concept coming. And here, I guess I do, because this is kind of pointy and the heart's kind of rounded and might mean two different things, so I'm okay with that. This one, this seems really sporadic or chaotic up here. I don't really understand what that really means. And this is like a rock on, I guess. So I would be a little bit clearer with this one and just use a couple symbols so we can understand what's being communicated. I'd probably encourage you to stay away from the microphone just because everyone's using it. And yeah, that does it. Okay, email me if you have any additional questions. Thanks, bye.